Hi, this is Tom from Kulaba Woodworking. Today we're gonna look at a round epoxy form. Everything that is round in woodworking is obviously extremely difficult to build. So today we're gonna have a look on how to build a round epoxy form which is completely leak proof and also made out of cheapest materials, so it's almost no cost for you. What you need is some melamine. You can see that here I've cut that off camera already to size, and I'm here looking at the center point. For our circle jig I used off-cut plywood from a previous project. I just screwed it on in the center of my circle and then adjusted the router and also screwed the router into that jig and basically cut the circle with a very cheap and easy method. One thing that I have to say though is I should have made the hole for the router bit a bit bigger, because I noticed that all the dust was collecting actually in my cut, and I was cutting not just the melamine here but also the dust with it. So make the hole a little bit bigger so that the dust collection actually can work. After that we unpack our trusty jigsaw to finish the circle cut. I have to obviously put in a brand new blade because this is a brand new jigsaw as well. I just bought it from Ryobi, has 6 years of warranty, and I think a 6 years warranty is pretty good. So one trick I have learned already in my very short woodworking career is you don't need to actually drill a hole to cut, to start cutting with a jigsaw. You actually tilt it in like you've seen just now, and the blade will do the rest, and then you can just finish the cut. And it is router time again. So to remove that excess that the jigsaw left, I mounted a flush trim bit to my trim router and then just drove it along the edge and removed all this little excess that was left, because my initial router obviously couldn't cut through the whole length. With epoxy you obviously need a mold release, and in this case I'm gonna use a tape, a tough tape from Health of Mind Art, which is supposedly be reusable, and it seems to be very thick and very durable, and I'm really excited to actually test that out. Now to the sides. For the sides we're gonna use something called garden etching, which is available in any garden department in Bunnings. It is very durable, super stable, and the epoxy doesn't actually stick to it. I didn't have this idea. Someone very famous on YouTube, Cam from Blacktail Studio, came up with that, and in fact it's so durable that I couldn't even cut it with my knife, so I unpacked the angle grinder for it, and that one made a short process of it. Now I'm using way too much cork to seal off the edges and glue the etching onto the sides. Obviously also screw it on, but the cork will actually seal all the little gaps there in between, so the epoxy can't leak anywhere. And after that we also put another round of cork in the corners and in the edges, and also very important in that lap there. This lap could leak if it is not fully sealed with cork. I let the cork fully cure about 24 hours, so to be absolutely safe that it's fully dry, I don't touch it for 24 hours, and then we put the wood in, and then it's time to test our epoxy form. Yeah, that was my real life reaction once I poured in the first epoxy pour into our new form here. You can see I'm testing it out quite carefully here, and I'm only pouring a little at a time and see if there's any leaks. And so far so good. If you want to see how this charcuterie board I'm making here turns out, please subscribe to the channel. There will be a full build video very soon coming out, probably after this video. It will be an ocean effect charcuterie board which actually turned out amazingly. So press the subscribe button, and I'm super excited for you guys to watch that as well. We are back 3 days later to demold and hope everything goes well. You can see here the edging comes off very easily, and then finally we are getting the bottom of it and see if the Health of Mind art tough tape actually works. And now you can hear the most satisfying sound of every epoxy worker. Amazing, everything came off without any problems. If you liked that video, please smash the like button. And if you have any kind of improvements or anything, any tips that you can give me on how to do that better in future, leave a comment below. Thanks guys for watching, and I'm really looking forward to see you next time.